Happy New Year, girlfriends, and thank you for tuning in to the Tish Bullard channel. January is the time of year where we are all trying to do things different in our lives to ensure that we experience major changes and our best year yet. Some people make resolutions and then game changers set goals and actionable plans to reach those goals. I hope that you are the game changer. I already know that you are. I wanted to share with you 3 easy ways that I get started on setting my goals and creating steps to help me reach my goals. Whether you are new to daily or weekly planning, you should be able to find a helpful tip or 3 in this video to help you plan out your year. There are so many strategies and techniques out on the market that you can find and research yourself, and I encourage you to find what works best for you. So, let's take a look at what tool I use to plan out my days. Find out what you want to accomplish in the new year, so make a list. And I say take some time to really think about what some of your big tasks will be in major events that will be taking place, especially if you will need to prepare for them in some form or fashion. And then dig deep into your own desires and make a list of goals. Now, after you make your list of goals, create a deadline for when you would like to have this goal completed. This sheet that you're looking at is a goal list that I created with a goal trigger workbook and system that I created last year. Your goals will include ideas that you have held on to for a while, habits that you would like to break or create. They can be physical goals, spiritual and emotional goals, relationship and career goals. Make note of what is important to you. When you have created your list of goals, now take a look at each goal and then write down at least 3 necessary steps or actions to take. So for under each goal you should have at least a few action steps. Now it's time to visualize your goals. When you narrow down what you want your year to look like, it's time to capture images and phrases that symbolize what you're envisioning your year to look like. Many of you have heard of vision boards or books that you can store these positive reminders, and that's exactly what I am encouraging you to consider. Your board doesn't have to be elaborate and full of images, but I do suggest that you create at least 5 to 7 images or words that will inspire you to keep going towards your goal. You can add the collage to a poster board, binder, picture frame, or simply take a picture of it on your phone and save it as your home page. Do what works best for you as long as you take action. Let's create a plan. Have you purchased your monthly, yearly calendar or planner yet? If you have, then you are ready to fill in the days with your action steps and daily reminders to keep you on track. You don't have to be a professional planner to jump right on in to start using a planning system, so don't worry. However, if you are serious about staying on course and not losing sight of your goals for this year, I suggest that you use some sort of planning system to help you. A few things to look for in a planner to get you started are a year at a glance calendar so that you can look ahead when determining what dates work best for you when you schedule events, need to request time off, and so on. Then you will need a month at a glance calendar. Use this to fill in dates that are already scheduled, such as birthdays, meetings and appointments, school activities for the kids, special events, payday, and even your spa day. Now that sounds good. And you should also look to have a weekly or daily planning sheet for you to log what your top 3 daily tasks should be and other necessary tasks to do for that day. It's best to have a space to track other reminders that include some of those things we tend to forget just because we have a lot on our minds, right? I have tried in the past to keep 2 planners, one for business and one for personal, but for me personally, that became a little bit overwhelming. So it was important for me to be able to house everything in one planner and have it small enough to carry with me at all times. So currently I have an A5 size planner, which is small enough to carry and big enough to house my daily happenings. The planning binder that I have is from the Michael's Recollections line, and I purchased this one when it was 50% off, so it was about $15. Not sure if they are still 50% off now, but Michael's typically has a 40% off coupon if you're interested in checking out their line of planners. Now, the inserts that are in this planner are created by me. Like I mentioned, I've tried a variety of planners and there were parts of them that I loved, so I wanted to incorporate everything that I loved into one. So in these particular planner inserts, they include a month at a glance on 2 pages for me to be able to fill in dates so I won't overbook and overcommit myself. I like this section because I can jot down my month's focus at the top so that I am committed to planning my days accordingly to what's important. There is a note section included on this page, and at the bottom, I can write down my big idea for the month and a few things about it. This helps me create necessary to-dos when I'm planning my days and weeks. There's a monthly affirmation sheet. I love to speak positive things into my life on a daily basis, and adding this to my planner ensures that I will see these sayings and start my day off right. I have a monthly task list that I keep at the beginning of the month so I can focus on completing these tasks when I'm planning my days. And there is an expense sheet for the month so I can keep track of what's coming in and what's going out. Since this planner is for personal and business, I usually will make personal expenses with the letter P. I'll mark it with the letter P, and business related expenses with the letter B. Then I have a week's overview. I will take a look at my month's calendar and month's tasks to see what I need to include for this particular week as a priority. I'll check to see if there are major events going on that I need to prepare for and log them here. And of course, there is a shopping list area so that I can remain focused when gathering food and household necessities for the week. And if I have a coupon, I'll check that off next to the item because typically I forget that I have a coupon well after I've purchased my item. Then there are my daily action sheets, my daily planning action sheets that I love. I write down something inspirational at the beginning of each day and then make a list of my top 3 priority tasks. If I have appointments or meetings, I will add them to the schedule or use this time to block off if I need more focused time to work on a project. I will also include other things that need my attention to the right of the page, such as other work or personal related tasks. After I complete my top 3 priority tasks, then these things will get my attention. What I don't finish on this day, I move these over to the next day, and more than likely, 1 or 2 of these may end up on the next day's top 3 priority list. Water is important to me, and if I don't catch myself, I'll work all day without drinking it. So with the little bottle reminders, I'm sure to make sure that I cross them off as I drink my 8 glasses. And I have my meal plan for the day. This does 2 things for me. 1, I can keep track of what I'm consuming during the day, and I'm able to prepare meals for me and my family and not scramble at the beginning or end of the day to see what we will eat. There is a section for reminders and a section for my daily gratitude. This too is a very important section to me. Expressing gratitude sets the tone for me having a great day and to just reflect on all of the good things that did happen to me versus the negative that is sure to come your way sometimes. With this planner in tow, I am now ready to have productive days and work towards reaching my goals. Are you ready to plan your best productive days? Do you need an affordable and simple planning system in place to help you get started? If so, take a look at my Etsy page, Shop Tish B, to order your planning inserts, just like the ones you saw in the video. There are 2 options. You can purchase inserts for January through June or July through December, and these are available to you for under $11. There are also a few other inserts that you might find in the Etsy shop to help you with planning your days. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And to be notified of upcoming videos, click the little bell right near the subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment below or feel free to send me an email to hello@tishbullard.com. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll leave the links below so we can connect with each other after the video. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, design and live the life that you love. Bye, girlfriends.